for meeting me today here at the Angleton Lakeside Park. I wanted to get a little bit more about you and what you do for Angleton.
Thank you for having me. This is fantastic. I love highlighting this one of our newest parks here at Lakeside. I'm Christine Daniel, and I am councilwoman here at Angleton. And I'm on my second term, just re-elected last May. And I like to tell everyone that this is the largest, biggest customer service job I'm ever going to take on, but it's fantastic. I really love serving our community.
Awesome. So let's jump right in. I wanted to know which park is your favorite and why.
And not just because I'm right down the street, but
Location is prize.
we get to walk and we get to spend time here, and my babies go to school right here at Angleton Christian School. So we stop by after school all the time.
That's awesome. What is y'all's favorite part? Do you like to enjoy the lake itself? Do you do any kayaking?
We haven't ventured into kayaking.
Oh no, okay.
Yes, but it is wonderful. I mean, it's so calm and refreshing here at the lake, and my babies love to touch frogs and the toads.
I think there's something I need to go around. There's a lot of ducks.
Yes, and we have fish here, and so it's catch and release, and they love throwing out some poles and trying their luck, and they hate putting them back.
Yeah,
but...
I know, right? Take a quick picture.
Yeah.
I love that. What's your second favorite?
I would say, well, my second most lived is at the soccer fields.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
But I love Freedom Park. That was our favorite park before we initiated this park.
Yes.
Again, we used to live in the center of town, so we would walk to Freedom Park, and I mean, it has everything but the lake that
Yes.
Lakeside has, but it has a huge walking trail and a huge playground with the canopy, which is fantastic in the summer.
Yes.
And that's also where our baseball fields are.
Yes.
So my oldest played baseball, so I lived there for a little bit.
Yeah, that's awesome. I grew up doing baseball with myself, with my family, and with my brother, so that's all we know is baseball.
And we're gonna install a bigger field for our older boys.
Oh, that's going to be exciting. That's a good tidbit to know.
And then we have a nature part that we're gonna include. It's part of our master plan for Freedom Park, and that will include a bridge to cross over, and that will be where our lake is.
Oh, that will be
And
amazing.
it'll be a nature trail around.
And will there be like a butterfly?
Yes.
Oh,
All of the pretty wildflowers. And
Yes.
it's gonna be very natural and easy to
beautiful.
maintain.
Let's talk a little bit more about the future sites of any parks that are coming up. Can you give us a little bit of information on what is to come, maybe for hopefully 2026?
Yes, Abigail Aries Park in the South Side. So Abigail was a strong and courageous little girl, and unfortunately passed away from cancer. And so we're honoring her with this park that is so needed in our South Side, and it will be everything that she would have wanted. We'll have splash pads and huge pavilion to rent out so that you can have your family gatherings, birthday parties, family reunions, another nature track to go around the park. And this is 4 years in making this park.
Wow.
And it is so exciting. We just got our first preliminary drawings, so we'll be bidding out the construction in the fall with
Awesome.
hopes that fall of 26 we'll open it up and celebrate.
Oh, that would be an amazing day. I can't wait to see that. Okay, so I know that I love Angleton maybe half as much as you do, because I know that you're in the thick of it every day. It's amazing, and thank you so much for that. But can you tell me a little bit about what makes legal to Angleton and what please you there?
I would say, first and foremost, just the community. The people are the family, friends, and if you don't have friends when you first get here, you will make them immediately, whether it's your neighbor or anyone you bump into at the grocery store.
Yes.
You just chat up anybody. So my great-grandparents moved here to raise my grandparents, and unfortunately, in the 70s, commuting to food was not a possibility. So
Right.
my grandparents moved to food for my grandpa's job. But my mom worked here in Angleton.
Oh,
So
wow.
I was like, I spent most of my childhood in Angleton despite having lived outside. Yeah. So all my friends were in Angleton. And I knew that this is where I wanted to raise my babies. And my husband graduated from here, and the way he talked about going to school here and friends, it's like lifelong friends.
Yes.
So I would say first and foremost, the community. That's why people come here. And then our location. Our location is the best place. Like, we have all of the nice people here, and then if we want to venture into Houston, we can. We make a vision. We can come back home.
Finding the community of Angleton and finding more of a close-knit community is just what we were praying for, and we definitely found it here in Angleton, so I definitely feel for you. So going off of that, I do want to venture in a little bit more to our education system. Just moving from a different school district to here in Angleton, we saw such a massive difference in the level of care and the experience and devotion that we get, not only just from teachers to the students, but from students to students, because they find more what they do. So can you play off a little bit more of that?
Oh, yes, most definitely. So Angleton ISD, award-winning school, we have generational teachers. We have teachers whose parents were teachers, whose parents were teachers. And then when they retire, they help out the private school and become teachers over there. It's like, and we are very unique. So we're only 20,000 people.
Yes.
And it's not a very big town, but we have an amazing public school and we have an amazing private school that goes from pre-K all the way to high school. It's like, you have the best of both worlds. Yes. And recently our Angleton High School opened up their program that offers veterinary care, ball, phlebotomy, culinary arts. They have an award-winning program. These students are
We've
catering.
had their catering a couple of times. Let me tell you, I would eat there at that restaurant every day for sure.
And welding. They have.
I love their blue collar system that they have. It's so much more diverse. We went in and they even had it to where you can have a camera setup system. So if you wanted to be a news anchor, they have an actual live set with all of the exact equipment that is real that they are hands-on with, which is just amazing. To go down to even doing nail techs, like just
And hair and
Yes.
barber, and we are preparing our students for the workforce. Some students go to college, and we're preparing those students with our dual credit program.
Yes.
So they have their choice: college, university, or go straight into the workforce because they're already getting their certificates.
Yes.
Like when they graduate high school, they're ready. Boom.
Yeah. Who else can say that?
Yeah.
I love that. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me today and the friendship here in Angleton and the community. Yes, thank you so much for meeting with me. And I love talking about Angleton as a community because this is where the heart is here in Brazoria County. And if you ever need anything or have questions, I know that both of us are available and would love to chat more about Angleton as a whole.
Most definitely. Thank you.
Thank you.